welcome back to All About That Disney Life. I am Danny B, the girl who is all about that Disney life. We now move on to the Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement, which came out in 2004. So let's get to know this cast. Anne Hathaway was Mia Thermopolis. Julie Andrews was Queen Clarice Rinaldi. Hector Elizondo was Joe. John Rhys Davies was Viscount Mabry. Heather Matarizzo was Lily Moscovitz. Chris Pine was Nicholas Devereaux. Callum Blue was Andrew Jacoby. Caroline Goodall was Helen Thermopolis O'Connell. Meredith Patterson was Lady Alyssa. Kathleen Marshall was Charlotte Cutaway. Joel McCrea was Prime Minister Motaz. Kim Thompson was Elise Kentworthy. Tom Poston was Lord Palamore. Raven Simone was Princess Asana. Larry Miller was Paolo Puttanesca. Matthew Walker was Captain Kip Kelly. Shay Curry was Brigitte. Anna A. White was Brigitta. Cassie Roll was Olivia. Eric Bragg was Lionel. Sean O'Brien was Patrick O'Connell. Scott Marshall was Shades. Abigail Breslin was Carolina. Stan Lee had a cameo as himself, as did Johnny Blue. Spencer Breslin was Prince Jacques. Tracy Reiner was Lady Anthony. Paul C. Voga was Lord Crawley. Paul Williams was Lord Harmony. Anna Netrebko had a cameo as herself. Hannah Schneider was Princess Hannah. Jane Morris was Gretchen. Charlie Cora Disney was Princess Charlie. Ami Adams Hall was Princess Ami. Nadge August was Princess Nadge. And Claudia Katz-Minnick was Frida Kaut. Now we move on to the facts all about the Princess Diaries 2. Number 1, the backstory. This is an American Ruritanian romance comedy movie and the sequel to the first Princess Diaries movie. Unlike the first movie, this movie is not based on any of the Princess Diaries books. Number 2, the premiere and the release. This sequel had its premiere on August 7th, 2004, and it was released into theaters on August 11th. Number 3, the box office. This movie opened in 3,472 theaters in North America and made $23 million in its opening weekend. It made $134.7 million worldwide, $95.2 million in North America, and $39.6 million in other territories. Number 4, awards and nominations. At the ASCAP Awards, this movie won for Top Box Office Films. At the Black Reel Awards, this movie was nominated for Best Screenplay, but it lost to Badass. And at the Imogen Awards, Hector Elizondo was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for film, but he lost to Rodrigo de la Serna for The Motorcycle Diaries. Number 5, bonus facts. The movie's song Crowning Glory marked the first singing performance by Julie Andrews in 7 years following the loss of her singing voice after botched throat surgery in 1997. Now I need to pause and just reflect on this important fact. I am a huge fan of Julie Andrews, and if anybody else is a big Julie Andrews fan like I am, you'll understand the reasoning behind why she lost her singing voice. So let's go back in time to 1997 when she had this throat surgery. About 18 months before that, she was on Broadway doing the show Victor Victoria. She was only supposed to be on the show for a couple of months, but then it got extended, and doing 6 to 8 shows a week, it does take some strain on the voice, and she was not a young lady back in the 90s when she decided to go in for a tune-up for her voice, and then she wakes up to find out that her singing voice, what she has made of her career, it's completely gone. I mean, can you imagine anybody who has known the life of Julie Andrews? She started off in vaudeville as a child. Like, she was a child prodigy with a freak voice, like singing arias that adults would be singing at a little kid age. And she just wakes up and I don't know what I would do if I was a professional singer, then I lose my singing voice. I don't know how I would feel, how I would react. She has said in past interviews that she has 5 low octave notes left in her vocal range, but she doesn't sing anymore because I think that she doesn't think that is going to sound pretty good. But when you hear her singing Crowning Glory, it's just amazing, and you just get teary, and overjoyed with happiness just to hear her sing again. And I feel that this important moment made the movie so amazing. Just to have Julie sing again, it's just an amazing treat. And it wasn't a total loss. Yes, she lost her singing voice, but she decided to use her voice for other projects like writing children's books with her daughter, Emma Walton, which is a amazing job that she has done. Anyways, back to the facts. Anne Hathaway's mom and director Gary Marshall have brief appearances in the movie. Hathaway's mom was the leader of the chorus singing at Mia's wedding, while Marshall was the middle drummer in the coronation scene. Julie Andrews' granddaughter, Hannah Schneider, is in the movie. Her character is called Dancing Princess Hannah. Writer and creator of the Princess Diaries series, Meg Cabot, was initially enthusiastic about the second movie, but later came to dislike the sequel and repeatedly mentioned all of the liberties the movie took in the sixth Princess Diaries book, Princess in Training. At the start of the movie, when Mia is explaining how her mom surprised her by marrying her teacher, the footage that's seen is from a scene that was deleted from the first Princess Diaries movie. Genovia was filmed partially at Universal Studios in California. However, people have remarked by saying that Genovia looked like it was filmed at the back lot at Disney in Burbank, California. Director Gary Marshall's youngest grandchild, Sam Marshall, can be seen in the DVD bloopers and as the ring bearer in Mia's wedding, carried by his real-life father, who plays Shades in the movie. When Julie Andrews says to Mia, "I've done quite a lot of flying in my time," she is referring to her part in Mary Poppins. Both brother and sister Spencer and Abigail Breslin have roles in this movie, Spencer as Prince Jacques and Abigail as the orphan girl Carolina from the parade. Nicholas nicknames Mia Rapunzel, but it's Mandy Moore, who played Lana Thompson in the first Princess Diaries movie, who went on to voice Rapunzel in the Tangled franchise many years later. Number 6, the good points and the bad points. Once again, this is based off of the internet's perspective of whether this was a good sequel or a bad sequel. So let's start off with the good points. Fans are saying that it's a light-hearted and entertaining movie appropriate for all ages. It's a good continuation of an originally successful movie. It touches on modern issues like women's rights and women's choices, and every critic comment that I have read, it just multiple of saying that everybody has loved hearing Julie Andrews sing again, and this sequel improves on the original movie. Now for the bad points. Fans are saying that they didn't like the gap between Mia as a teenager and Mia as the future queen. And I kind of have to touch base on this because in the first Princess Diaries movie, which came out in 2001, she's 15 going on 16. And then this movie came out 3 years later in 2004, and they've jumped her age to now she is 21. So where's her life between 16 and 21 other than the back scene that we got in the beginning of this movie? Yes, she graduated from high school, went off to university, graduated from university, and now she's going to go and rule a kingdom. I just want to know what happened in between the 16 and now the 21 and a 3-year gap. I'm just saying. Fans are also saying that there was nothing new to offer with this movie. Fans are also saying that this was a rush sequel and that this was another cash grab for the Disney company. And this movie makes the audience think that what was portrayed in the movie is what Europe is actually like in real life. And there you have it, all the facts to the Princess Diaries 2. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a zippity-doo-dah day. Goodbye.